How is everybody doing?
Hope you're having a good Monday.
As you see, we jumped on here a little early.
Yeah. We got a lot of things we got to get done because we're in crunch time.
For Heroes for Kids Con.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a lot of stuff for the next probably 3 weeks.
Yes.
Holy cow, 3 weeks, and we're 4 weeks. 4 weeks before for Heroes for Kids Comic-Con.
Right.
Wow. So as you can see behind me, Heroes for Kids Comic-Con, July 18th and 19th in Perryville, Missouri, at the Perry Park Center, celebrating the America's semi-quincentennial birthday.
Yeah. You're getting used to it.
Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5, Sunday from 11:30 to 5. And before we get to more into this, we are going to talk a little bit about what we've got going on this weekend. And yes, as you see, we have crypto, all protecting. See, now, hey, didn't I tell you to put Batman stuff away? Crypto loves taking and grabbing stuff. So Crypto brought snagged Batman's utility belt.
Yeah.
So and as you see, Crypto is sleeping and guarding it.
Yeah.
So
don't mess with it.
Yeah. So don't mess with it. Yes. So where did now on the other? So tell us a little bit about the Bat belt.
Okay. Usually with my costumes, I've got a web belt that I kind of use for, because it's got pouches and all that stuff. But I wanted something a little bit different because I wanted a summer weight, but sort of the Affleck version. So I went and got on Etsy and a company on there called FoamCave.company or .co, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, I ordered it off of there, and they make them to order. You can get them with anywhere from 2 to 8 pouches, depending on what you want. And you can get them in brass, yellow, black, red. So you can do it for.
Is that all they make? Is the belts, or do they make other stuff?
They make all sorts of props.
Okay, cool.
But, mostly like belts and harnesses and things like that. So
now, what was this company again? Sorry,
it's called FoamCave.co.
Okay.
So they the belts you can custom order them anything from about for little kids, like say 18-inch waist, to up to about 48 inches.
Cool.
So all you got to do is you tell them how many pockets you want or how many pouches you need, your waist size, and then they custom make it for you.
Cool.
And then when I got it, they automatically to the size that I had asked for. So I was able to just.
And it looks like it's on a nylon with basically a fastener on it. So that's pretty cool. So
when you get it situated, you don't have to worry like with a wet belt, like it becomes loose and then we tighten it back up every once in a while. Plus, you got the clips that are in the back, so they hide behind the cape. So it all works out really good.
So awesome. Well, this weekend everybody sees Superman. Everybody. Supergirl is coming out this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So Heroes for Kids actually I'll have 2 events this weekend. Number one is the Supergirl movie Superman and Supergirl will be at Cape or Marcus Theater down in Cape Girardeau. We will be there Thursday, Friday. Now, Superman will be there Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Supergirl will be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Right.
You never know. Crypto may join Superman while he's there and maybe take a nap and take some photos with some kids and stuff like that while we're there for Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So, yeah. Looking forward to seeing the movie. Granted, yes, I did do the sneak peek on what critics have said because of the early showing and stuff like that. I've heard mixed reviews. Not a bad. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna watch it regardless, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Well,
regardless. So
I've noticed certain things that the critics hate it. It's actually probably a good movie, and they're every time somebody has said, "I'm gonna hate it because whatever reason." They end up watching it and going, you know what, I actually liked it.
Yeah.
So, at first when I heard that Millie Alcott was going to be Supergirl, I was like, I don't know. She kind of looks bedraggled, and she just doesn't. But I've seen her dolled up, and I'm like, she's not a bad looking young lady. So maybe that's what he's going for, because he alluded to it in the Superman movie where she's drunk and she comes in and thanks for babysitting my dog.
Yeah. That's one thing that one thing that they've changed the continuity. It all depends on how stories are written and all that other kind of stuff.
Right.
But Krypto is originally Superman's dog.
Right.
They changed it. It is what it is. But Superman is originally Krypto's dog. That's the one thing that gets me is, why do we have to change this stuff? Yes, in Woman of Tomorrow in the comic book, Superman. Okay, what a lot of people don't understand is Superman sends Krypto to do this, that, and the other. Superman is his trusted dog.
Superman's his trusted dog.
Yeah, Superman is his trusted dog. D.A.
In other words, Krypto yells, fetch!
Yeah.
Superman
Superman is Krypto's trusted dog. That dog. He's my dog, man. Yeah, that's that way. Yeah, that's
nice
that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no. Krypto.
Batman is Ace's dog.
Yeah. That's my dog. You understand, dog?
We chilling. He's my dog.
So,
yeah.
So, yeah.
We're too old to be doing that.
I know it.
Okay.
But no, Krypto has always been Superman's dog.
Right.
So, yeah, it's...
makes me wonder, are they going to end up putting Supergirl in the 30th century like they did in the comic books? And if so, does he end up getting to keep Krypto?
I don't know. So, we'll have to see.
We'll have to see and check that out. I'm looking forward to the Lanterns coming out in August.
Right.
So far, everything I've seen.
Now,
you're not going to see a lot of Lantern clothing. You're going to see brief snippets.
Now, from what I'm understanding, we're going to get a brief look at they're also introducing another Lantern into the DCU here in the next couple weeks. That has nothing to do with the Lantern TV show, and it's in My Adventures of Superman. They're introducing Jessica Cruz.
Okay.
So, caught that on a tidbit the other day. I have not. I've seen episode 1 of the My Adventures of Superman season 3. Looks good. Can't wait to see the other episodes. So yeah, that looks to be that's been a fun series.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up if the series takes off and there's.
Well, again, they're season 3. It's in season 3 now.
Oh,
My Adventures of Superman. No, My Adventures of Superman.
Okay.
Is in season 3 now.
Okay.
But yeah, I see what you're saying. Is
then eventually she'll be on the Lanterns.
Yeah.
Probably.
Or maybe just jump straight for not just in the Lanterns, but maybe jump into just straight into the movie.
Right. That's possible too.
Yeah.
Now I know in Super Pets. Remember that? The animated? Okay. They did have Jessica Cruz in there as the Lantern. And but she ended up with a Green Lantern squirrel, which means chip.
Yeah.
Basically. So anyway,
So be ready to go out, see the Supergirl movie, whether you like it, whether you hate it. It's just go out and have fun with it. Again, same way I did with Superman. You know, there was some stuff I didn't like about. There's stuff I didn't like about the Superman movie. There's stuff I did like about the Superman movie.
now that you've met Ma Kent, do you like the movie a little bit better?
It doesn't really change my theory, really. Here, the on Ma Kent, I will say this. Okay, yes, I met Ma Kent, got her autograph. Sweet lady. I have nothing bad really to say about her. I really didn't about when she was in the movie. I thought the accent was a little bit too
Arkansas
or dumbed down, or dumbed up. I guess you could say.
Right.
I hate to say that.
Right.
And I'm not trying to, but after hearing her voice in real life, and then going and listening, and then going back and hearing Ma Kent, it was one in the movie. I want to say this. It sounds more Southern Missouri. Okay. I've got an aunt that literally sounds just like Ma Kent in.
Right.
I mean,
she doesn't sound like she's from Kansas. She does sound like she's the common folk.
Yeah.
You know,
Again. Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Lonnie. Okay, and I have I have a aunt that when she calls my name, it's not Lonnie. Hey, Lonnie. Lonnie. Hey, Lonnie. Come here. So it's that. And that is my aunt's accent is 100% Ma Kent in that movie.
Yeah.
So that,
Kind of
again.
speaks with a slow Southern drawl.
Yeah.
Which, in other iterations, Jonathan Kent met her at Metropolis University.
Right.
So, to have Ma Kent not know how a computer works and all this stuff, it's just like,
Yeah, that was right.
It just doesn't really. This is not a NATO tool,
No.
kind of. Yeah.
Or
You
even
can't see her running for Kansas Senate. And then
well, and that's I see her even more. Even Christopher Reeve's Ma Kent, or even Dean Kane's Ma Kent. There's different iterations, and I guess it's one of those things. With this one here, we just got to get used to it because she's going to be in it for a while.
Right.
So let's hope that again, I'm looking forward to seeing it, seeing all what James Gunn has to go with it. I'd love to see her. Hopefully, I didn't get to ask, but hopefully we get to see at least a little bit of her in the Supergirl movie that comes out this weekend.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did.
On top of the Supergirl movie coming this weekend.
Hi, Chuck.
Huh?
Chuck Cochran.
Hey, Chuck, look forward to hanging out with you this week. Nope, he's not. We're not hanging out with you this weekend. Nope. Which that would be cool if you get to make it. Which we're talking about it here shortly, which is the Hero Complex Family Entertainment Center. We will be at this weekend on Saturday. It is at 100 Jungerman Road, St. Peters, Missouri, which is there in St. Charles.
Right.
So it's awesome. They have their hours are pretty much 7 days a week. Monday through Thursday, 11 to 7. Friday, Saturday, 11 to 8. Sunday from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. But this weekend, we have the Hero Complex Hero event. And I mean, there's art. They're going to have concerts. They're going to have live music. They're going to have food vendors. They're going to have stuff going on out in the parking lot. Then they've got the store. Holy cow! The store, the arcade. They've got VR stuff. They've got comics. They've got toys. A full arcade pinball. the Batman ride.
Yes.
Arcade game. They've got. I need to find my cards for the Injustice game because the Injustice games because I can slide them in and I can play on the Injustice game.
Right.
Air hockey. I mean, you name it, they've got it. It's an awesome place to go. That is this weekend. I think from like 4 to. Give me a second. Do you have Heroes for Kids pulled up on your phone for? I think it's like from 4 to question marks. Well,
4 to whenever they get done.
because I know that I think about 9 o'clock they do fireworks and all that. Again, I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like. I know down here we're getting some rain at some point. There's off and on throughout the weekend, so hopefully it doesn't bring us out this weekend. Saturday up there. But yes, look forward to the Hero Complex. But check them out. It's heroescomplex.com. I'm actually looking at their website now. Full video of everything going on. Of everything they've got. Again, the arcade. I mean, Dennis and I went and did their arcade stuff a couple years ago, and oh my God, it was fun. We did the VR stuff. Batman and Superman walking around shooting zombies and with a young man in the VR. It was pretty cool.
I don't know why, but I do want to try that this year.
It is fun. So yeah, look forward to hanging out with everybody at the Hero Complex event this weekend. Hey, go.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah. Also go on their page, the Hero Celebration 2026. There we go.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read a little bit about it.
Okay, the Hero Celebration is an annual event that celebrates the brave and the bold of our community, which includes first responders, military, and healthcare professionals. The event is provided by Living with Purpose of Missouri Incorporated. So, that's basically what you need to know.
Yeah.
And like I said, they start up at about 4. They're going to have bouncy houses. You're going to have access to the arcade, and they're going to have food and fireworks and
a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, look forward to that. That is this weekend, Saturday, this weekend, the 27th. So look forward to seeing everybody. If you ain't at the movie theater watching Supergirl, come out to the Hero Complex this weekend in St. Peters, Missouri. Then, after that, we have the 2nd of July here in Perryville.
Right.
The 2nd of July here in Perryville for the parade. And then we will be at the Park Center for the fireworks. I have no idea why they're not doing it on the 4th. I didn't ask. I just know I was asked to be there. We were asked to be there, so we will be there. So Heroes for Kids on July 2nd at the Park Center, and it starts off with a parade in Perryville. Yes. So, and it ends at the Park Center. Fun, all kinds of stuff that's going to happen. So look forward to hanging out with everybody this weekend. Or that week, it's a Thursday evening at here in Perryville.
Scott Ennis is on.
Hey, Scott, how's it going? Look forward to hanging out with you December.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we get to run into you at a couple shows before then. But we have December 5th and 6th, Gonzales, Louisiana, Cajun Con. So
Yes.
it's going to be awesome. I can't
Yes.
wait to get down there for that one as well. Look forward for Heroes for Kids. Right now, it looks like we've got about 5. And we've got close to about 5 people. 5 people from Heroes for Kids
Right.
going to be making it down there, trying to get a few more. So look forward to coming down there for Heroes for son of a gun for Cajun Con on December 5th and 6th. But until then, we have this awesome show here. It is called Heroes for Kids Comic-Con, which is July 18th and 19th. Dang, we are 25 days away. Now, our recipients to help this year are the Missouri National Veterans Wall and Camp Hope. So if anybody would like to donate, please get on here. And there are ways to donate. There are ways to sponsor for Heroes for Kids Comic Con. Also, get your tickets. We are 25 days away. Get your tickets here. Now, I'm going to throw out our guest real quick. We have the best-selling comic book author, Cullen Bunn, and comic book author, Jimmy Z. Johnston. We have, you know what? Hey, Tessa, run upstairs and get since we've already started doing it, we're going to do it. Run upstairs and get me our limited edition print.
Yep.
Our limited edition print is done by comic cover, model, and cosplay artist Jonathan McDaniels, and I'll show you that that cover here in a little bit. And it represents one of our awesome guests we have. Then we have best-selling and award-winning author Brandon T. Snyder. Please check on our links and check them out. Then we have the Bronze Age Batgirl, Karen Whitfield, who was the second. Now, again, you did help me with that. Sorry about that. I was telling a few people wrong. She is the first lady to represent Barbara Gordon in the comic book,
Right.
which is the black and blue suit. Because Yvonne Craig, yes, she was playing Barbara Gordon in the series.
Yes.
And then Yvonne Craig took over. I mean,
A little bit of backstory.
Go ahead.
Let's go. Okay. First of all, at first, way back in the 50s, Batman and Robin had this kind of stigma that because there were two men, well, a man and a boy living together, seduction of the innocent. Dr. Frederick Burkham was talking about how they had, let's say, less than savory overtones. So they introduced Batwoman and Batgirl as, potential love interest for Batman and Robin. Okay.
right.
To introduce. Okay. So that was the original Batgirl. But when the show came along, they had already been kind of pushed off to the side. They no longer existed.
Right.
Like sort of retconned out of existence. So they needed a female to help the dynamic duo in the TV show.
Right.
Okay, so they introduced Barbara Gordon as Batgirl. Okay, so, but she wasn't in the comics. She was on the TV show.
Right.
Okay, so Yvonne Craig takes the role. She's doing it. Okay. Then they said, well, if she's in the show, we've got to put her in the comics. So, but to distance themselves from the TV show somewhat, they changed the costume up. So instead of the purple stuff, she's got the black costume, big yellow.
Right.
Okay. Well, after the show ends, Adam West and Burt Ward are going around doing meet and greets because they kind of got typecast in those roles.
Right.
And they weren't getting
Pretty much anything Batman. Right. Pretty much they went everywhere and did.
And dressed up as Batman and Robin and did like supermarket openings and things like that. So, but people were asking all the time, where is Batgirl? Well, Yvonne Craig had moved on. She had a role in Star Trek at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she was starting to do other roles, so she was too busy to join them. So Burt Ward said, "Well, how about my girlfriend Karen taking over the role, and we'll have her be Batgirl?" And everybody was like, "Oh, love the idea!" So they got her a costume that matched the comic book, and she went out and.
So she became the comic book version of Barbara Gordon.
Right.
And here is the exclusive print, the VIP print. Now, you will get these if you get the VIP. Now, you will get this for free if you do the VIP. Now, if other than that, it's $25 to purchase one of these at the show while supplies last. Bring that back up here. So we have Karen Whitfield as Barbara Gordon's Batgirl. So that is our exclusive this year for Heroes for Kids Comic Con.
And just a little bit more on her. So, they
Walking right there.
they started talking about, well, when they were doing all these meet and greets, it was right after they had started doing the animated adventures of Batman and Robin, okay, in '77. So they had been doing those voices,
Right.
and that's when they pulled her in. So she came in 1978, and she did it until 1984. And then, according to her, she said that Burt Ward had asked her to marry him, and she was amenable to the idea. However, she wanted to live in North Carolina, I believe is where she's from.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but he was like, no, I want to live in California. So they ended up breaking up, but they parted as friends. They're still friends.
Yeah.
And every time he's on the East Coast, he comes and sees her. Yeah. So she married another guy. He married another guy.
Right.
And they moved on, but they're still good friends and everything. So, but anyway, that's the backstory of it. And so,
Yeah. So Karen Whitfield is our special media guest that we have. Is one of our guests that our final guest that we have. Now, here comes some of the other good stuff we've got. All of our vendors. So we have art by Tessa Johnson. We have art by Autumn Zabo, Celestia's art, Chris Ebert, Bob Hamby art, and Hodig's paintings.
and we've got some authors: Richard Beauchamp, Todd Black, Books and Crafts by Justice, Paul Ciccini. I hope I said that right. Morgan Strong Comnic, and Brian K. Morris, and Rising Tide Publications.
We have our Hall of Justice first responders, Mercy Emergency Medical Services, our ambulance service, Perry County Sheriff's Office, Perryville Fire Department, and the Perryville Police Department.
And then we got our regular vendors like 501st Rebel Legion.
Now, cool thing about the fire. Now, you kids, you want to see what you want to have some fun. We've got a fun thing that's going to happen. I'm in talks with them. Who wants to
Build a snowman?
what do they call it?
Tase somebody?
Yeah, who wants to tase somebody? Phase or phase, what do they call it?
Fire a fire hose?
Fire a fire hose. But we are going to be taking out some stormtroopers. What do you
Okay.
think? Or
All right.
taking so yeah, they're going to have some games and stuff. They're going to have something to do at their booth, so that's
Okay.
going to be pretty cool.
Right.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so anyway, for the general vendors, we got 501st Rebel Legion, AJ Comics, Bone Cave, Blue Hill Bat Fam.
We got Kate West Marcus Theater, Castle Perilous, Chelsea Queen Cosplay, and Colonel Ambush Handmade Jewelry.
Critical Crafter, Crystal Lizard, Extreme Account, and Phone Forgeries.
We have Goofy Goblins Goods and Games. We have Gotham City Comics and Collectibles, Heroes for Hire, and Heroes for Kids.
I wonder who those guys
I
are.
don't know.
House of Collectibles 1611, Independent Thinker Comics, Infinity Comics, and Janet 3D Prints.
Low Cools, Little Black Cat Company, Pence Production Photos, where you can get all your con photos from, and Quilting Mother CR Printing.
Raymond Santa Parker Funko Pops.
I'm glad I gave you that one.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too, because I have a hard time saying semi-quincentennial. Anyway, Red Brick Collectibles, Brian Rischerity 3D, and Sailor's Brick.
And then, last but not least, we have Tater Tot Comics. Thor Welker. Dude, that guy puts together some awesome pieces and awesome collectibles. And our villainous, deliciously villainous grounds for all your coffee and food needs, which our food will be put up later as soon as she gets all that going.
Yeah.
But the address to the Park Center, let's go back to the home. Let's go back. Go ahead.
It's at 800 City Park Drive.
Yes. Perryville, Missouri.
Yeah, Perryville. And you can get on our website. We've got a nice little map to show you how to get there. And we've even got a picture of the front of the building so you kind of know that you're at the right place. So, and
any questions, all tickets, ticket stuff, please contact Heroes for Kids, comiccon.org, and we will get with you.
okay. And as for tickets, we are not going through Ticketmaster or any such thing. They're not selling tickets at the front desk of the center. You can only get tickets either through our website or when you go downstairs and you show up
Get
to the
them
front
at the door.
you can buy them at the door. Okay, so
Yeah. So that takes us up to pretty much Heroes for Kids Comic Con. We have anything else in July?
okay. Anything else in July? All we got is Heroes for Kids Comic Con after that in July. Okay, after the fireworks, we've got Heroes for Kids Comic Con.
Okay, Heroes for Kids Comic Con.
That takes us through July.
Yeah. So, and I want to stop it right there because then we get into some other fun stuff as well. But we've got a lot of things going on.
We do want to thank our sponsors while we're
Yeah, well, go ahead.
So, like the Mediterranean House, 1858, Post Carissa, the City of Perryville, Republic Monitor, Phone Forgeries, the Perryville Walmart, Robinson Outdoor, and Living with Purpose.
Yeah. Then we also have, give me a second. Shoot. Bang.
There you go. Gotcha.
We have the Advanced Labor Day Committee, Toyota Gasai, which is TG, Missouri, Bear Engineering, and the Perryville Elks Lodge 2701. We have Butler County EMA, Benning Ford, Mattingly Boxdorfer, and Richarity Forcover. Perryville Outdoor Products, Frank and Bridget's Produce, Robinson Construction, Alan Moss Attorney at Law, and Shriners St. Louis.
We got quite a bit.
Yeah. So every little bit helps, and again, every little bit helps, and everything gets once expenses are paid for our show.
It all goes
Everything
to-
helps. Dang it! Everything helps those two organizations, the Missouri National Veterans Wall and Camp Hope. Now, the other day, it should be posted on my page and the Heroes for Kids page. The other day, I actually did a walkthrough, or just a little walkthrough, just did a bigger walk around, because I ended up getting caught by a couple veterans while we were there and hanging out with them for a little bit. So it was awesome hanging out with them. But check out the Missouri National Veterans Wall. Matter of fact, they have an area out there barricaded off. They're getting ready to put something else out there. And knock on wood, it may be done by the time Heroes for Kids happens. So, and by the way, on the, the 18th, on the 18th, if you haven't done it, get out there and sign up for the 5K run. The Missouri National Veterans Wall from 9 to, I think, is doing a 5K run out there. They have the walking track, which is at the Missouri National Veterans Wall. And then they are going to be doing the actual 5K run over at
The TG
over at the
Missouri.
TG Missouri
Right.
track. So,
And with the walking and the running, they're going to be right across the street from
pretty
each
much,
other.
yes.
And the starting spot and the ending spot obviously is right.
Captain America will be there.
Captain
Superman
America,
will be
Superman
there.
will be
So,
there.
so we're going to be out there from about 8 to about 9, maybe a little after 9, to where we can help out with some. That way we can do some. We're going to be doing some networking for Heroes for Kids Comic Con, and then once we
At
get
least
that,
get them at least get to see them off and
Yep.
cheer them on as they
cheer
go.
them on as they're
Before we rush back for the color guard and
before the Comic-Con. Yep.
presentation.
So we can be there for the color guard now.
So I'm going to be Captain America for Saturday, it looks like, and then
Yes.
possibly for Sunday I will be Batman because I'm of Karen.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening in these 25 days. Holy God!
Yeah, that's 3.5 weeks, folks. That's
So get your tickets, heroesforkidscomiccon.org, or purchase them at the door. And again, here's one of the awesome pieces you get
right.
is the Karen Whitfield the Karen Whitfield print. Again, for limited, there will be a limited number for our VIPs. Once the VIPs take them, it's going to be you can purchase them for $25 each. That's while supplies last because we don't have a lot of them. And then take them over to Jonathan McDaniels and Karen Whitfield to have them signed. So I mean, it's going to be awesome.
Right.
Look forward to our show. And again, all the other shows that we've got coming up. I know one of our biggest shows we're looking forward to going to, and this will be Dennis's first time going down there, and that is one that is hosted by Scott Ennis, and that is the one in Gonzales, Louisiana, and it is Cajun Con. So go on there. It's CajunConLA.com. So get on there, get your tickets. See, 75 guests at this show, plus vendors. Heroes for Kids will be there as well. So you guys come on out to that one as well. And that almost ends our year for cons. And then we do and then if I'm not mistaken, we get back that Tuesday and go right into doing the meet and greet with the veterans at the Missouri National Veterans.
Yes. Which means we'll probably miss the tree lighting ceremony this year.
We will miss the tree lighting ceremony this year.
But it's for a good cause.
Yes. So again, last year we went down to Gonzales and hung out with all the celebrities and the guests and everybody there and the patrons coming in. I had a blast. And then getting to hang out with all the special needs individuals and differently able individuals on Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that right there topped off my weekend. So it did. So again, we're going to get off of here because I know Jess is doing. That's another reason why we got on here early this morning or this afternoon. After is because of. We've got some stuff to get going upstairs. So again, this week, Supergirl at the theaters, and then Saturday, the Hero Complex up in St. Peter's, and that is 100 Jungerman Road.
Yes.
Come on out. Let's have some fun. So if you're not at the theater watching Crypto raise havoc, come over and check out all of us superheroes and all the other heroes out at the Hero Complex, and let's have some fun there this weekend. And then again, don't forget, Heroes for Kids Comic-Con, July 18th and 19th. Be there. Let's have some fun. Let's raise a lot of awesome money for our two organizations, the Missouri National Veterans Wall and Camp Hope.
Yeah.
So, Superman's going to be there, Batman's going to be there, Captain America's going to be there, all kinds of characters are going to be there.
Yes.
Batgirl's going to be there.
Yes.
Cullen Bunn's going to be there.
Destroying the Marvel Universe.
Yes. With Deadpool.
Yes. Oh, Lord.
Jimmy Z's going to be there.
With Chris Pratt going to do?
I hope he's going to do Deadpool.
I hope so. I think we need to get a picture of him with Cullen. Yeah.
And then Jimmy Z's going to be there with. Oh, by the way, we've got our exclusive. Let's rewind it.
His gang got time.
Yes, Jess has got the email for our comic books.
Okay.
So yes, we have an exclusive comic book for Heroes for Kids Comic-Con. So exclusive cover for
Dennis is the hero and Lonnie's sort of the the drooling passerby with the hero version. And no, okay, maybe not.
Home Fortress. So yeah, we've got we don't have the comic yet.
No.
I think it will be we've just seen the email. I have not held it in my hand. Looks awesome. And the cover is done by Jonathan McDaniels.
Sweet.
So we will have it there at the we will have it at our show.
That delay, man.
Yes, I know. We will have it at the show, so look forward to. Man, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff happening.
Yeah.
And for those that love Dracula, that's actually what the comic book is. It's a Dracula comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be awesome.
Didn't Batman actually kick Dracula's butt?
Superman blew up Dracula.
Batman dusted him.
Well,
Remember?
so did Superman. Superman literally dusted him because he blew up in the dust because he tried. Superman
He tried to suck his blood.
Yeah, and went.
And well, no wonder. I mean, the guy's a living solar battery. What did you expect to happen, Dracula? You moron.
So, yeah. So, on that note, like, share, follow our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube page, all under Heroes for Kids, Perryville Mo. Again, like and follow and share and tell everybody about Heroes for Kids Comic Con at heroesforkidscomiccon.org. Buy your tickets, sponsor. Let's just have some fun. All right, guys. On that note,
Yep.
We love y'all.
Yep.
See you this weekend at the Hero Complex or at the movie theater. And then we'll definitely see you at Heroes for Kids Comic Con on July 18th and 19th. Be safe. Love you all. See you there.